It is high time for a brand new revolution, the rising of a new dawn, the rising of a new dawn, the rising of a new dawn, to reclaim what belongs to us. Hello, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another movie review with Fola. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the episode 3 of season 4, ABATTOIR. Hey, hey. So if you're interested, definitely do keep on watching. Like I do every time, I'm here with my daughter and I'll be sharing the lessons I learned, my expectations for the next episode, and talking about um each character and how they bless me. So let's jump right into it. So first off, I'm sorry, but then first off, I've been talking about a makeup, but excuse me, sorry, I don't know, but this guy is doing investigative journalist that does not have backing. Now he really wants to publish. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but he really wants to go and publish the news or the story that is coming up with about the secrecy here without a backing. That conversation when the boss was telling him about, oh, these people are top tier, they are in the sphere of what do they call it, they are in the top of the economy, like they are everywhere, they are reputable people in the society. You can't just go ahead and publish people's name. Then the boss gave him a condition of, oh, okay, if you could get the story directly from Martins, more like a forward that is going to allow him publish it. So at this point, I'm like, so you want to do this for money? How can somebody be that short of sense? That's, I want to put it very mildly. That you want to, these people are spiritual people, they are cultists. Now you want to go ahead and publish a story without any backing. Like, please make it make sense to me. I don't know, but make it make sense to me. Then I'm so excited. Chiduro Soya is growing. That thing when he had to pray on the food before eating was amazing. Amazing to see. Then when Martin's end time was like that, and both of them, Ubawagbiru and Chiduro Soya responded, was so amazing to see. Then to the conversation, may I? Now let me give you gist, guys. I've not seen this episode when my sister called me and she was like, have I seen this episode? And I said no. So she was started saying may I something, but I didn't want to hear it because I wanted to see the movie myself, then review it, because I don't like hearing from others before reviewing it. I won't get the essence again. So when she was saying may I said, "Ma worry me, Tigo." That was what I said. I was just like, I've not seen it. Then when I saw that thing, when it was like, daddy, may I, mommy, I'm sorry. One thing that I wrote down was like, there's a way you can be single for so long and it's strange to you being in a relationship. Now let's not even dive to the fact that Martin's had seen a lot of things growing up. But then because he had been single for a long time, he's not comfortable being single, that they were telling him, oh, you need to raise a family, you need to do this. And it was like, are you not comfortable? I'm like, sir, is that what you're saying, bros? I love the fact that Chief Johnson, I was like, Martin, when are you getting married? I can't remember what daddy said, and mommy was like, oh, that's too direct. But I don't know. He's not even getting the signal. Now, Gwenro is getting married. But our brother Martins is focused on the things of God, and that's good. But I love the fact that Chief Johnson had to come in and be like, oh, he had seen a lot of things, so he had fears of, oh, who am I getting married to? Would what happened to my father? Would there be a replay of such? Like genuine fears based on his experience, but then that's not the truth. That's not his truth. So right, um That conversation where Chidro Sonia was talking to Martins of how you have to talk about the past. It's a process of healing. That's so profound because there are a lot of things that happen to us growing up or experiences we've had, and we feel like sweeping them under the mat, sweeping them under the carpet would make us feel better. That is not the truth. Talk about it. Yes, it will hurt. It will bring out it will bring memories, but then it's a good thing to talk about it. It's part of the healing process. It's part of the healing process you subject your soul to. Then before I jump from this particular scene where um the family of Baba Gbero were having this married conversation with Martins. Why I don't know, but then I feel like the Cecilia Baba Gbero is talking about is prophetic. And I mean, it's prophetic. He just kept on, and Baba Gbero is a man of the spirit. So people like that, when they just randomly say things and they start holding on to it, they are saying it by the spirit. I mean, I can say that as a testament to what he did. He said, sorry. So I feel like it's a prophetic thing. We are going to see Cecilia soon. Anyways, moving on. Please let it not be as if Fola's on is hard. But I'm sorry, why is Dele sobbing? I hate it when someone has done something bad or when people warned you before you did that thing and oh Obewa Gielowo or you are not seeing the repercussion or the consequences of your actions, you are now sobbing. They did not tell you. See, let's move on. Our God is a forgiving father. We thank him for that. And yes, he's back. So the scene where Baba Gbenro woke up and said they are gathering. So he had a dream, and mommy was like, "Hope it's not nightmare." They were trying to say, "Oh, let's pray." And then he saw, walked into the living room and saw Chief Juro Sawyer and Martins praying, and they are saying, "Oh, they are gathering." I see. I love it. I love when spiritual people confirm things. Like I can really relate to that when my friends are saying something and I don't even have an idea of what they were saying before, or we've not had any prior conversation about it, and you just say it, and I say something, and they'll be like, "How did you do?" I'm like, "That is what I'm talking about." Like I just love that energy so much. I love when you can confirm things with your friend when you have so many witnesses around you. There can be a validator of what God has told you, then you can be at peace. I mean, that's part of what friendship is all about. Then to Eniola and Gbero. Eniola is T Mikey's character, Gbero's fiance. So Eniola is trying to do a bit of convincing to just convince Gbero that it's good to praise, even though that didn't get her anywhere because she's not serious about it. Both of them are not serious anyways. But it's good. You are the light. What's that cheesy? Oh my god, I hate pickup lines. Oh my god, oh my god. When he was saying it, I was just looking at him that it is well. So when Gbero was talking about, oh, I want my father to know about no battle, that you can live your life by faith and there's no battle. When he said that, I was like, sorry, sir, I don't understand. The same, if there was no battle, I'm very sure that Ephesians 6:12 will not be telling us that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. They will not tell us about anything related to battle. But our dearly beloved brother Gbero, that is a bit short of sense, he's telling us that there is no battle, that is his father that is imagining battle. Wonderful. Even our Lord Jesus, the word incarnate, when he came to the earth, he had to fight some. For our assistant Holy Spirit, we will say that there's no battle. Anything affect you, Timo. Ah, my goodness, that guy, I don't know. God will just help him. Then he should not be a fool. So when his dad said, "Don't be a fool," I said, "Sir, I support you." On this one, don't be like, oh my God, this guy. See, the only thing I know is because he has so much people interceding for him, he won't really get hurt, even though they can lay hands on him because he himself is not fortified by himself. But because of the prayers and the intercession of people around him, he can he can do well a bit, but he's going to have issues. Okay, so he said something about millionaires. They don't fast and pray. You know the first night I said, have you met Ibukun Awoshika? Have you met Dr. Cosmos Maduka? Have you met the likes of Sophia Lakija? People that are rich. I mean, Sophia Lakija, I think, is the richest black woman yes, she's the richest black woman. Is either in Africa or in the world. I'm not sure. Excuse me. This woman, she takes what's it called? She does money cry. Dr. Cosmos too does money cry. But our dearly brother Gbero that went to law school, Ìmọ̀kan tó bá jáde o, said that millionaires don't fast and pray. As far they are staying in the same house. These guys have so much pride in him, and it's so irritating because I don't know. He does not even have anything and he's proud like this. I just hope he finds help. Moving on, Akin and his devils. So, I said it, I think I said it on my previous review that he that works with the wise will be wise. But the companion of fools will be destroyed. Now, the first destruction that is even happening to Aki is not even because the father is after his life now. It's because, of course, he has a very foolish friend named, sorry, what's that? I wrote it down. What's his name? Banjo. I said Banjo Gogo is the devil. You don't need to be looking for the secret CR people. You keep anything you see Akin. In case you don't know, Akin is Pastor Lauren Oyo's character. Bade's son. That is our dearly beloved Akin. Cause I don't know, but the friend is just giving him very foolish advice. And thank God for the ministry of the secretary that was praying for him. He still has a bit of this human part of him, even though he said he doesn't like religious things. But I really hope he gets help because now the secret CR people, they already said they are going to give their precious seeds out. Imagine Gbade that has only one son left, which is Akin. Now Akin is going to die. Also, I love how that woman. What's the woman's name? The secretary. How she said that Veronica. How she said that he looks foolish. Like he looks like a fool with that thing, with that nonsense makeover. And to think that the friend is not even thinking like that. Well, maybe because he's acting as an agent of darkness. He's either one or devil is just using him without his knowledge. Because I can't understand. Make it make sense. He's just acting like, oh, his friend's life, or maybe he believes that the fortification they did for him makes sense. I don't know. Then I'm sorry, but this Emeka guy is very desperate, very very desperate, and he has not gone to go and meet brother Martins to come and publish story. I don't even know. Martins is supposed to preach Christ to this guy because he obviously needs Christ. Owó ló ń wá káàkiri. You want to use somebody else's life to make money. And you have questions, you want answers. Kí ló kàn mí? Ṣé mi ò gbé question fún ẹni mo rán exam? Like Martin said, that's his questions to answer because I don't even know what he's looking for. And to think that this woman, Inspector, oh, what's the name of this woman? The inspector in charge of the case, Inspector Gabriel. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Inspector Gabriel does not even know. I don't know if it's the husband or I don't even know the situation. But then she does not know anything about what this man is up to, and I know he's up to no good. Actually, let's not lie, let's not steal. But then again, God will help us. Then I love Nicholas. See what Nicholas did there. I can do something like that. I can be handful at times. When Dele came to the fellowship and was like, sorry, one more question, one more question. I love it. Like I love to see it, and thank God that he's back. But then sometimes then it takes a lot, depends on our obedience to the instructions of God. Imagine it took somebody else's life to get Dele back to his senses, and that's a lot. Imagine if it was not just one person. And then I remember something that AGS will always say that your obedience, your yes to God, is attached to a lot of destinies. That means there's a lot of destinies attached to your yes to God, a lot of people that will be delivered and all of that. So imagine how many people that you are your spiritual slumbering or spiritual, I don't know, coldness is putting in trouble, so to say. So we really need to do well in that aspect. As a believer, we should always be conscious of the promptings of the spirit and be obedient to him as well. Then moving on, somebody needs to beat senses into Benro at this point. Somebody needs to beat senses into him. I don't even know that scene that I was having a conversation with the dad. Pride, pride. Somebody needs to help me pray for him. Then moving on to the most, or let me say one of the most surprising scenes, guys. In do small backtrack in the trailer. I think when Benro and the lady, what's the name, was exchanging vow, Eniola, we saw a mark on that lady in that. So I'm assuming that that is the mark of the secrecy as the people they want to kill. I'm assuming that's the mark on her forehead. So now, surprisingly, Kolapo's only daughter that will be killed too for the remission of whatever they did in the secrecy of the underworld is being Rose fiance. That's T Mikey's character. So now I think I'm starting to connect why Baba Gbenro, Chief Duro Sonya, they just feel like there is a problem and they can't place it. So apparently Eniola herself, gangan, she's ẹran ta fẹ́ pàjẹ́. I don't know how to interpret that one. So she's um an animal that will soon be sacrificed on the altar of the secrecy here. Oh my god, I just started screaming when I saw was seeing that scene. That my god. But then again, I'm happy, I'm hopeful because Baba Gbero, Chiduro Sonya, they are involved. And yes, again, you see that scene where Chiduro Sonya went to, I even thought it was a dream, went to Bade's house and was like, and he started hailing him, and it was like, I'm going to draw every one of you to Christ. I'm like, that is what we're talking about. That is the mission, God. That is what God has called us into. Yes, drag all of them by their wig. Sorry, men don't wear wig. By their cap. You get it. So moving on to the last scene. Let's not lie. Let's not see. Let's not lie. Let's not steal. You see that last scene? That's my favorite of all time. Like I love the fact that something just happened to Aki in the dream, and he called. See, let's not even talk about that friend. Maybe we not have a very useless friend. And he called that one, and it was like he's heartburn. Heartburn. See, leave him. Just let's move on. Then and he saw Chief Duro Sonya and was like, "Who are you?" I'm Sonya. Chief Duro Sonya. I'm like, "Let the light shine above and beyond the darkness." Well, I'm serious. I'm so excited. I just really hope that he accepts the lordship of Jesus because Veronica, the secretary at work, has been trying to get through to him and he fired her. But now that Chief Duro Sonya is here, at least he knows he should have heard of him, then he knows what's up. So if he wants to invite him to the higher power that helped him, then I think Akin should be reasonable enough to say, "Oh, I'm interested. Let me just call." So yes, guys. Moving on to what I learned. The first thing I would say is, see, I don't know, but have spiritual people around you. You get why? So that they can pick things in the spirit. How is happening, gangan. Another thing is, don't have foolish friends. Don't have foolish friends. Have wise friends like Nicholas. Friends that will talk senses into your head if you are going astray. Don't have foolish friends like Banjo. Banjo is a very good example of a foolish and a devilish friend. Don't have people like that in your life. Then don't be proud. So one thing I've seen in Benro's life is pride. So you feel like because you can quote few scriptures still correct another reading, still correct here and there, you go to church, you hear God like you said, that gives you the liberty or the clean slate of being disobedient to your spiritual parents. Now, let's even assume what they are saying is wrong, but you will listen first. It doesn't listen. That's one of the problems. Go there too lower. Do you know how many years he said that he saved? He used how many years savings he used to buy the car for his dad, and he's acting like so. Now imagine maybe he used a month's salary. Oh, mama, worship that part by him. Ha, Jesus. I really hope he finds help. Oh, like, don't be proud. See, no, go resist the proud. He's not even attractive to the natural man because he's irritating to everything. Is I just feel like somebody should help me beat this guy. Then my expectations. Ha, of course I know that Akin is going to find help now that Chief Duro Sawyer is involved. Please. Then I really hope that the Jesus Chief Duro Sawyer gets to approach Kolapo. That's Bade's friend. What's this? See Mikey's character's dad. I really hope he gets to approach him because that guy really, I said that man really wants a way out, but he doesn't know how to. So I really hope he finds help. And yes, pretty much that is what I expect to see. I just hope that this guy, what's this guy, Emeka, investigative journalist, see on the sense. I really hope he finds help because he will be one of the scapegoats. And then Inspector Gabriel, I don't know if he's a spiritual person or he's just being professional, but at this point he really needs to be very, very careful. What does she even expect that they won't know about her family? That's a joke. That is a joke, but yes, I don't know, but then I'm hoping to see how the marriage or the relationship between Eniola and Gbero turns out. Then I'm looking forward to how Akin will get saved and the family is going to experience deliverance finally. Then I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen to the rest of the people of the secrecy of the underworld. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next review. Please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, drop a comment, share with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and God bless you. Bye. Let a light shine above and beyond the darkness to save us from this. Let it cover all of time regardless of what may